Pat?
I'm a little cranky.
He's had to deal with me all day.
Time for a poem, everybody. J Vine hit a Roo and still won the GC, while Vingegaard's training was fanboy debris. I'll follow the pros, but I'm too slow to bother. Welcome to the chaos of the Packfiller, brother. See how I rhymed bother and brother?
Yeah.
Nice. And there's if you're listening on your iPhone, on your iPod, and you hear a crackling in the background, it's my goddamn computer, and I'm going to turn it off as soon as the theme's over. Welcome to episode 513 of the longest-standing podcast on the sport of cycling, the one and only Packfiller Cycling Podcast. As usual, think of us as a post-ride beer with several friends and one asshole. My name is potentially that asshole, which is Pat Bulger. The only MIA is David tonight, which means you won't be able to hear our resting heart rates through his microphone. Wow, your resting pulse is really low. Tonight's prologue question as follows. Gentlemen, if you were a pro cyclist, this is straight from the headlines, and an amateur started tailing you on a descent to test their skills, what is the most creative, non-violent way you would mess with them to get them to leave you alone? Turn down that. Wait. Turn down that. There, it's gone. See, we all know where the problem is. So you've got a it doesn't have to be an amateur, and you don't have to be a pro. But what do you do when somebody just hops onto your wheel out of nowhere? How do you get rid of them politely or not politely? So our introductions continue. First off, he's a proud member of the Rollers Aren't Dead Club, Mr. Paul Main. You're keeping that industry alive.
Oh, man. I had another couple of sessions after that little
really
cheesy video I sent you guys.
It's beautiful.
Because you're done indoor. You're done.
No, I can't handle it anymore. That was it.
That was
26 degrees outside. And I literally had gloves, 2 jerseys on, booties, and on the rollers. It was nice.
You're insane.
Yeah,
for an hour, and I was in heaven. It felt so natural.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Staring at the
At
railroad
wall.
tracks.
Yeah. Homeless guys are walking by looking over and just going,
Yeah.
now that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do your neighbors think of this?
I don't know. I don't ask them.
Yeah. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They aren't paying the bills.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Main, what would you do to get that rider off your wheel?
I think I would drop ass. I just blow as
You
much
just
fart
drop
out.
your chamois down.
Yeah, and just let my flabby butt cheeks go.
So you mean
Fart.
shorted ass? Or you would fart?
Fart,
Okay.
drop ass. Yeah,
You can do that on command?
pretty much. You want me to start?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
I'm just saying.
Sound system won't be the only thing gargling.
Whoops.
Drop ass. I thought you just meant like pull your shorts down.
No.
Wow.
I feel like you've used that term when somebody like mooned somebody in some group ride you're in.
You drop ass?
No,
on
that's
you?
floppy in the front side.
Oh.
Yeah, giving a floppy.
We're learning something every day. Next off, he is a proud member of the Volunteer for Everything Club, Mr. Sam Waples.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Don't know.
You
I don't know if I volunteered for this. I think I was voluntold to do this by the director of the. Are you talking about the program? Like the advisory
whatever.
meeting
You're
thing?
always doing
Yeah.
something.
Well, it depends. I get voluntold a lot to do things, and I'm pretty bad at saying no. Or I'm like, no. And they're like, you should do it. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the follow-up's always, yeah.
Does this person who voluntells you, do they have any power over you?
Fear.
Oh, so they don't like write
Isn't
sign
it
your
paycheck?
paychecks or anything.
No paycheck?
Jesus H tap dancing Christ.
Yeah, that's
man.
why,
Oh.
you know.
Are you married to her?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. She does volunteer me to do things, too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the only thing that has voluntel
Yeah.
power in my book.
Okay.
I need to
With your
learn
wife.
from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam Waples, how do you get rid of that rider?
You know, like in James Bond, they'll do like an oil slick.
First of all, you said James Bond.
What
are you, from Boston?
Yeah,
What's drink your beer.
Give me the
Shut up.
khakis. Give me your khakis. You're too drunk.
Okay.
James Bond. Shut up, man. James Bond's on the TV. Fuck. Don't bust my balls, man. James Bond.
So I would do I would start ejecting bottles behind me.
Oh.
You know? Or I'd just drop them.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah.
Physically threatening somebody. Like danger. Okay.
Banana slip.
Next off, and he wore the shirt just to drive this one home. He is a proud member of the 12. Yeah. Jackson Bulger.
Trying to find it.
With his JSN shirt on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known to say that until like 2 weeks ago. JSN.
Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm seeing it now.
Yeah.
Hey, who's the Bobo guy? Why was everybody like, holy shit, Bobo got a catch?
Because Jake Bobo has caught 4 catches this year, and one of them was in the NFC Championship.
Really? What does he normally do?
He's
Drops them.
He's usually he's only been targeted 4 times this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, 5, but he did drop one of them.
So he's not usually an eligible receiver?
He is,
Like me.
but he's used as blocking.
Okay.
Cooper Kupp does that a lot too.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Very physical receiver.
you're a happy man.
I'm a very happy man. We're going to the bowl.
I was
Where do you
texting
stand in your
revenge.
league?
What?
Where do you stand in your league?
That was over before playoffs. So that was like
Oh, really?
Maybe a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where did you land?
8th. We had a really good run into the playoffs, and then once the playoffs hit, all of my players decided that they couldn't play football after being paid multi-million dollars. So that's what happened. That's exactly what
So
happened.
how many people were in this league?
There were 10. No. There's a thing.
8th is not.
But hear me out.
far from
Hear me out.
9th.
So there's two. Okay, we're getting into it. There's 2 conferences.
Okay,
There's
let's
an East and a West. I won the Eastern Conference.
Okay.
Like, took it all. I got the 2 seed going into it. So really, I didn't almost scrape in. I was in pretty handsomely.
But you were 8.
But then once you get to the playoffs, you can't drop out of the playoffs. The 2 in last place were like way behind me. My record was 8-6. Theirs was one of them was 5-7. The other one was like 8-2.
So you weren't that close to having to, do a. Okay.
I wasn't close to it.
Dude, I have not slept well with the fear of this for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I would have totally gone. The
I would've
losers
gone
were
too.
going to do stand-up comedy.
Yeah, I know. I would have gone too, but it would have been cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have been like,
So
Hi,
I
my
never-
name's Jackson, and I shave my legs.
done.
but I never even got
Good
close. I never even got close to even
All right.
Okay.
smelling that.
Well, according to your brother, he could. I mean, your brother, your father, he could have done the redneck level on the comedy thing. Apparently. I thought I'd bring it back up.
I didn't
We're gonna
say
just keep
it.
throwing it out there.
Yeah.
And I didn't mean it. Well,
Yeah,
you
you,
did
you,
say.
you
You
fucked
can't
up.
use
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you messed
fucked
up.
I'm so
Yeah.
disappointed in you, Jackson.
Yeah.
You just, Jackson, what would you do to get rid of that rider?
I don't think there's anything wrong in just completely stopping.
Okay.
No ride whatsoever. If you're on me, you have to figure out your own ride. This isn't how this works.
Okay.
Yeah. Either that or I'm picking a different road. If I'm out by myself, you get away. Turn around. Get away from me.
Yeah.
You didn't ask, "Hey, can I ride with you for a little bit?" No. Go to hell.
I'm gonna remind me of this after, because I'm gonna bring this up after my introduction. I have to introduce myself. I'm a proud member. Notice everybody's a proud member. I'm a proud member of the Damp January Club. I'm not dry, but I'm damp. I'm Pat Bulger, and Jackson, it's so funny you said that. I would either stop at the side of the road to pretend I had to do something, answer a call, fix a tire, bury a body, stuff like that. Anything. And or I would find a different route to take. And I have done that on a ride. I have actually done what Paul would kind of classify as my Super One grocery store behavior. When I see somebody I know, and this person knew me, but I didn't really know them, and they just started riding with me. And they're going like, "Hey, man, how far are you going to go?" And it was a gravel ride. And I said, "I don't know, blah, 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 blah." I knew exactly where I was going to go, but I was like, "Oh, I got to turn here. I got to get back," and stuff like that. So I totally bailed on the dude because I didn't know him. And I don't like small talk. Small talk is fucking sucks. You would have done the same thing, right, Jackson? You'd have found a different way, or you would have done it nicer than me. I was nice. I was passive aggressively nice.
Jackson would have just picked up the pace.
He would have dropped him.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a predetermined ride, I never would have agreed to it in the first place. If I
if you're doing a 9 mile, 4 mounds loop, and somebody comes up to you, hey, you're Jackson Bulger. How are you? Blah blah blah. Where are you doing? You doing 4 mounds?
I'm just out for a ride.
I'm just out for a ride. So you would find a way to bail.
Yeah, they don't need to know what I'm doing. That's not pertinent information to the situation.
This is very true. I couldn't.
I'm not lying.
No,
but I also
Paul would be like, "Come join me."
Yeah.
Let me talk to you about these old raccoon races that we used to do.
See that spot over there? Well, when I was about 6, 7 years old, and that's the Lant Farm over there. Well, over there they had
the guy would be peeling off in the other direction.
Yeah,
so
I gotta get the hell out of here.
Never mind. Actually,
that probably would have been the proper thing. Instead of drop ass, I should have just started talking to
telling
him.
the
Hey
story.
guys, let me tell you the story.
What's that?
Where'd you go?
The Simpsons episode where the grandpa's going like, I was wearing an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. And he just keeps rambling on.
That's me. In fact, I'll touch it. There's a guy. We went. My wife and I.
He's gonna do it.
Yeah. Well, my wife and I went to Mary Hill, had our late lunch and some wine, and we went to My Fresh Basket and pick up some stuff for
grocery store
dinner. Yeah, grocery store there. And I saw this guy, and I'm like, hey, I think that's. I couldn't remember his name. And we get in line. He goes, hey, Paul. I said, hi. How you doing? He gets pretty good. Getting your training in? And I said, I'm sorry, what's your name again? Tim. He was the guy that joined us stayed on top of the hill when I was doing my punishment ride. And stuff. Yeah. And he joined us at Brick West.
Yeah.
But, I'm terrible at it. So and Renee goes, hey, there's another line open because she's like you, my wife. It's like, no, don't do this. We're going to be
here for the next hour.
See you, Tim. I guess I got to go over here. He's probably going, whew, thank goodness his wife came in.
Should have never opened my mouth.
Jesus. Last time I say hi to that guy.
Yeah. I hate small talk. I really do.
I love it.
Which is ironic because of this. With all shows, I must ask, how's everybody's cycling life? We know Paul is riding the rollers outside.
It's awesome.
Crazy. Jackson, how's your cycling life?
Great. Yeah, it's going well. I haven't been able to run as much lately because my hips hurt a little bit, but it was just because I used them a lot. And so what I did...
Hold it.
Hold it. You can't graze right past that one.
You used your hips a lot?
Yeah.
They ain't lying.
You got Shakira over here.
Yeah.
From running?
Yeah.
Or, oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Because we're sophomoric, we went.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
well, that's why... That's
why we have Jackson.
You know I'm your father, right?
He's like looking at us like, you guys are so childish.
No, see, I think that's part of my humor, though, is you get to catch up on the little nuggets along the way, and I don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
Just let me go.
All right.
So you can make...
I get to make jokes whenever
little sick crew jokes, and we'll just kind of sit and giggle in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. So... Yeah, our hips as cyclists are not used the same ways that runners are at all.
Amen.
So I took a week off, so I'll probably start that back up again. But my trainer rides have gotten well, or have been going well. My FTP is a number that I really haven't seen in January ever, so that's fun. But boy, do they suck. Just riding inside, they are so hard every single time. I'm like, pat myself on the back that I don't have to turn my difficulty down.
Yeah. So the workouts are hard.
Yes.
It's not like mentally, oh my God, I can't do this anymore.
No.
Okay.
I feel like that ties into it though. It's like the mental side of like, God, I don't want to do this interval set.
Right. And I think that we had a little team meeting, beginning of the year team meeting, really actually changed my mindset. I noticed that I'm more motivated now to try and finish the set at the highest power I possibly can, rather than take a break, turn it down. So long answer. It's going well.
No, good.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about your training, in which is totally doesn't really matter at all, is that you rode this morning and you rode
Stalker.
15 miles in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There's something weird
So
about this.
here's what I figured out.
We talked
Because your
about this.
power is your power. I think that would be very accurate.
So imagine a ride in a world where you do that power, but it is absolutely pan flat.
That's the thing.
It's pan flat and there is
No
no
wind.
wind whatsoever. You probably do 15 miles in that amount of time with zero resistance.
that means you're going 30 miles an hour, though.
But what I'm
Yeah.
saying though is
In a vacuum.
zero resistance. There's no road, turbulence. It is a velvet carpet.
mine is like a fraction of that.
Well,
Right.
you're a little bitch.
But also,
I walked into that.
also though, I wonder if weights make a difference.
Yeah.
Wait.
That is true.
Like my
his-
weight as opposed to his weight.
Oh.
I've got like 20 pounds on him.
So I wonder if
Yeah.
that all kind of
Because I know
together.
some of the other platforms are, they put slope into it, where even though you're
It's
not
like you're
riding
riding
a
up a
slope.
1%.
Yeah, exactly.
I also don't really take the distance.
It
that
doesn't. That's
seriously,
why once again, it doesn't really matter. I was just like, that's weird because like
I thought so
other
too.
people that I know that are on that same app don't have that. But
Right, like an hour and 15, I do 45 miles. That's so. Could you imagine that?
That's about right.
Yeah, it's about right.
All right. Bro.
This would not even be a discussion if everybody was on rollers.
It wouldn't.
There's nothing to talk about.
No.
No.
And you had no way to gauge it back.
Yeah.
Although on
Yeah,
your
actually, I do.
Avocet, you could on your Avocet
But
back in the day.
but what I do, because I have that power tap wheel,
Yeah.
and I have a heart rate monitor, and then so I can step up. Like what I did was move. I think it was like I started off for 10 minutes, like I don't know, 40. It would have been 50 watts below my FTP. Then I jumped up another 20. I jumped up another 20 for 10 minutes, and I kept doing that, and then scaled back down. That's the only thing to do. But mileage and all that doesn't matter. But it's
You remember when you showed up to my old spin class?
on rollers.
On
Yeah,
rollers.
yeah. And I spun off once.
Yeah.
Were you one of those spin instructors that was like, come on, everybody,
I don't think that
out
it
of the
was like
saddle.
that.
No.
Yeah,
Let's
it was,
go. Woo!
It was very much like the
I got some
workouts.
Pointer Sisters coming up next.
We're doing push-ups now.
And no, I would say it was pretty close to like a program
Yeah.
of your guys'.
Yeah.
Deal,
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
like set these numbers, like,
Yeah.
and I would just walk you through, like, it's this
Sure.
level of perceived exertion.
Yeah.
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 I want you to ride at 5. I want
But
you to ride at a 7. I
This
want you to
guy
ride at
shows
a
up
7.
with rollers.
I didn't have a trainer. Who does trainers?
I know.
They're a cake.
That's what you were thinking of, trainers, the old wind trainers.
Yeah.
Man, oh God! I mean, that was a noise
fans.
violation. Yeah, if you had him in your house, and everybody knew you were riding.
When you lived in an apartment, you were
couldn't-
hated.
Yeah, and you couldn't get up in the morning ever and do a wind trainer session
No.
because it was so loud. The flywheel. You guys know what I'm talking about? Have you guys seen these things?
The
Flywheel was like a squirrel cage, mini
fan.
squirrel cage fan.
Okay, yeah.
And that was your resistance.
Yes, I have seen those.
It was
And then
loud
it
as
blows
fuck.
back up at you.
No,
No,
it's
it's
behind,
behind
you.
you.
So the wheel contact, and you had you had like two small. There was probably, what would you say, about 3 inches wide,
Max. Yeah.
and then some of them had double.
Yeah.
I don't know why, because those 6 inches of that fan was enough.
The 6 inches is
Yeah.
always enough.
Right there says it all. 6
Yeah.
inches enough.
Enough. And it was one side was weighted too, so you'd have a little bit of
Oh, you had
just flat
really
out.
nice stuff.
I didn't fucking
Mine
know.
had just two fans. That's it.
My dad was in insurance.
Oh yeah, that's
that was
right.
good.
Yeah.
It was good.
Good
life.
call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's 2 promotions away from being shot in the head by Luigi. Sorry, I went political. That was terrible. I'm laughing. No. Who's registered for Tour de Bloom? Drake.
I am.
We got 2 of them. Paul, you registered?
No, not yet.
It was.
Me neither.
It was the cheapest.
I
It's
know.
the cheapest.
It was
You're
actually
gonna
really
pay more
reasonable.
now.
The tiered registration plan, so they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get you registered early. I haven't
Yeah.
done it yet either, so
But you're planning on doing it.
I'm doing
Plan. I'm doing
So
it.
then why didn't you
No
register
plan.
when it was the cheapest option?
because I don't get
I
paid till
have
February.
a financial plan. And there's a period in the month that lands on where I have slush fund to do these type of things, and this did not land in that spot.
May I interpret what Paul just said? I don't get paid till February.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
he's
out
a
of fucking
teacher.
money.
Yeah.
How's the beer, Sam?
It's great. Thank you.
So yeah, now we are all with an Omnium format this
love
year. That is new to the plan. Tell me how that changes the dynamic of the race for you guys.
I might not be racing up a mountain. I might be sitting at home.
The final stage.
Yeah, the first one.
No, the hill climb with the crit in the afternoon or evening.
No, that's
No,
not it.
everything's
The
on-
hill
everything's
climb's
on a
Thursday. It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So it's a 4.2 mile climb. Next day is Waterville, the road race with gravel. There's a gravel section this year, and then the crit on Saturday, and then the final road race. So there's no double days. Thursday, Friday,
Look
Saturday.
at you doing the
Sunday.
math.
Well,
You're
but
actually
no,
using your
before we
fucking
had
fingers.
5 races. So you're saying now there's only actually 4.
When did we have 5?
We had last year. We had Waterville on, wasn't it Thursday?
1,
No, Friday.
2, 3,
Oh.
4.
Same
I thought I
same
started on
races, but
Thursday.
in 4 days and not 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting it mixed up with the year that I got my teeth smashed in. Not
Oh.
last year, which I also got my teeth smashed in, but the year that I started with the pros.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
How will this change for me?
Thank you for getting us back
Let's
on
be
track.
real. I probably won't finish a road race. So, I mean, it happens.
A road race?
Yes, a road
Oh,
race.
come on.
Well, no.
You will.
No.
Waterville.
Here's the deal. I want to finish a road race.
You will.
But this is how it always goes. No, I can 100% finish that other one. That other one was way easier than Waterville. I found that the second day, or our last day, was easier than Waterville.
Fucking Waterville.
Okay, so for people who live in, I don't know, Scotland,
Scotland.
describe
Okay.
what's going on here.
Imagine the winds that you have in Scotland
Okay.
with wheat fields.
Okay. So Waterville, to the uninitiated, is a small island in a sea of wheat.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
it is.
Rolling hills.
Rolling hills, high winds.
Open. It's very exposed.
And Jackson, you're saying that's a harder stage than the mountainous stage.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. It's not even really that mountainous.
No.
It's got a climb at the end.
I feel like, well, which one is the more elevation? I'm going to say Waterville.
Probably.
It would feel like it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even reach the final climb because I got a flat. But
Are you
I
guys
feel-
going? Are you guys going to go full out for every stage, or is
Yes.
it just going to be a okay?
Except for the hill climb, which now that I know that, I'm probably not even going to go over 4. I'll go over Thursday night.
And not race that stage.
No, I'm going to get in at like 6 o'clock and just go to the Airbnb.
Yeah. There you go.
Why would I race that?
I'll probably ride it, but not that hard. Not as hard as I did last year.
Okay. Paul, we've always been Omnium based.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you've always.
yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
raced it, but yeah.
And it's now that it's it depends on my condition and everything. I knew last year that I was not in a good way, and burning all these matches that before the crit was not going to be a good thing for me. So I mean, it worked out. I mean, so this year I think I'd give it a chance. I mean, because there's points, depends on who's there in the field, how deep. I'm not going to go into the red, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's just going to, because this thing is going to be a hill climb time trial. You're timed, but it's a group launch. It's not individual.
Oh, mass
So
start.
it's a mass start.
Okay.
So, the thing is like,
That
we'll all
changes
start.
a
So 40, it's
You start
Cat
with your
4 or
group,
5s.
though.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same as last
So
year.
It's
we'll
not
have-
like a fondo.
Yeah. Oh, well,
Yeah.
it kind of
Yeah.
sounded like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
So each group starts
Yeah.
like a mass start. So, I just keep tabs on people and, do the best I can without burning every match because
Yeah.
the next day, Waterville is going to be a trick.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
That'd be the only point of going over actually and racing that hill climb is just so you can shake the legs out before
Yep.
you have to go.
100%.
Do you guys know what I'm doing in my mind right now? Thinking of excuses.
Every reason why you shouldn't go over there. You're doing it. It's on a different
No,
weekend.
we'll hold each other's hand at the start.
You know what? Thank
Let's
you.
do that.
Thank you.
Also,
You guys are racing in the same category?
Yeah. It's Masters B, so.
Oh.
think about this though. What's
No.
the worst that can happen? You get
Embarrassment,
dropped?
total failure. My life is a lie. I've lived the last
You've lived that way for
40
the last
years in
30
denial.
years.
Let's roll through my experience last year. So
Okay, Jackson, can I pause you for a second?
No,
because Sam just
because
said I've lived that way for the last 30 years. And I would like Sam to be escorted. And I'd like Sam to be escorted from the fucking building.
That's fair enough.
I was wondering if that was just because I was like, wow, really? That was pretty
that does
deep
not
cut.
float well with me.
See, that's part of it, though. You just got to roll.
I know.
People get to laugh. You just got to roll.
I'm pissing in your beer every night.
But let's if you think what's the worst that can happen. Last year I got dropped on the first stage. Okay? Second day I finished the mountain time trial. Then I got pulled from the crit. And then I flatted on the last stage. What's the worst that could happen?
You've never experienced the glory of my career.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I say again,
Your father
it
has over 100 victories, and I'm not lying.
yeah.
Wow, I have maybe 5.
Yeah. I used to be somebody.
That's crazy.
Now I'm just a contender. Now I'm just a fuck up in his basement.
Playing with his toys.
Playing with his toys. with now where is it? This.
That's bad.
Crackle. So I'm going back to you. So
Okay.
what is your, because did
Sorry,
you look
Jackson,
at
I agree with you. Sorry, Paul, but
No,
I
no,
agree
no,
with you
no.
100%. I was being joking.
know,
I was
I
being
know,
an
I
asshole.
know.
But you're exactly right. And one thing I did realize, and I apologize, Paul, for jumping in.
Bastard.
I'm cool with it though. Is the fact that I've decided that I have to embrace this demon
New
bitch
you?
on my shoulder. No, and I've got to just sign up for as many races as I can and just go to every race, whether I want to or not. I've got to go to the.
Park Epic.
Paul and I we were talking about Badlands races. We were talking about doing that, and it's like I'm going to race the APAC, and if I get dropped, I get dropped. I'll just keep going. I'll just ride my ass off, and I just got to go to every race and just go. Well, let's dance. So this is the year of Let's Dance.
There you
You already signed
Put
up.
put on your red shoes and dance tonight.
Dance
Paul
the
gets
blues.
that reference.
Yeah.
Thank you, David Bowie.
Yep.
So anyway, Paul, continue.
So anyway, did
Yeah.
you consider last year a failure for you, or what?
I
Incentive?
I considered last year I rode,
Yeah.
and I was really proud of that. Even showing up was really scary for
Dude,
me.
that was your biggest race you've ever
done.
Would you admit? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the probably biggest race I'll ever do. So I was really proud of the fact that I even signed up for it, that I even showed up, and that I even rode any of the stages. I didn't really care that it didn't go that well. I wasn't going to win.
So what's your goal this year?
I don't know. Finish.
That's not the answer I wanted.
No, I was going to say
World domination.
I won't win. I realistically know that I won't win. Working and schooling, I'm not going to win. But I don't know, finishing more than a stage with a group, I think that's pretty
So an Omnium.
cool.
So in your Omnium on the road race, just finish the road race.
Yeah.
Just do that. Hill climb, same thing. Push whatever you think you need to or whatever you want to.
Yeah.
Criterium, that's the one that you're going to shine.
Mm-hmm.
Focus on that, and then the other road race, that's easy to dial in.
Yeah.
That one is just a hockey stick. Just
Right.
Is it?
yeah, pretty much. There's rolling hills and there's some sections that there's a kind of a hairpin corner, a turn around and head back thing where you got to be in position or there's going to be gaps. That's at least my race. That's where it happens.
Yeah.
You could just see it speed up and you do that
Wow.
heading back the other way, and there's a little couple of punchy climbs and it blew things up. So
I will say, all in all, to wrap up that kind of question with an actual answer, I guess I don't really view this race as like this is going to belittle it, but I don't mean to, as like a big deal for me. I think I go and like I get to go once a year and have fun with my friends on a weekend,
It's the
and
best.
that's all it is to me.
It's
like
so fun.
it's a learning experience, and that's all I really care about.
Hanging
I'm just
out
excited
with the crew.
yeah.
That's why I hope you guys go too. Is it's fun to then like talk about your race.
oh,
at the
I'm
end of it.
there. I'm there.
I went last year. I just didn't race. I went. What are you rolling your? What are you giving me that?
I want you to
no?
race.
Well, yeah, you win, but
This is true. You did pay an exorbitant amount of money to be
I
there.
did. I spent like $300 on that fucking hotel for like a night.
That's insane.
I'm a good person.
You are. Yeah. I am really excited for that event too, just because of the like team aspect.
Can I jump in a little bit here. Has anybody checked out any of the calendars and found? Oh, thank you, Paul. Anything else on the calendar that intrigues you, that entices you? Sam, you were saying about the potential of another local crit here. Is that something we can announce, or is that something that's just sheerly speculation at this point?
Oh, it is not speculation. It's just that we would have to take it over because that body is gone with it, but it's all set in place.
So there was there's a local racer, the RC3, and there was one stage of it that
has been around forever.
Place.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
it's just not happening because there's no governing body, no local club to put it on.
But the guys that are joining the team have some experience with it, and we were talking about continuing it.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Paul.
But yeah, the Missoula stage race, and then
Is that set yet? The
June 14th, whatever that weekend is, 12th through 14th or something like that.
And that's the same time as Cascade.
That's the next one. That's June 20th.
I
Cascade
thought-
Cycling Classic Crit.
Yeah,
That's
I thought
June
that
20th.
I thought that would be
Because
the weekend
I'm going to
of-
Bend on the 14th now, and I'm going to be back here. So it's like I'm on the opposite schedule. It would be great if it was the
shit.
other. I know.
Just stay there. It's cheap town.
So
You can
when's-
get a good hotel.
So is it when's
It's in Baker City's
Baker
the
City
next one
following,
after
so
that.
20
The
late
27th,
20s, yeah.
28th, somewhere in there.
Oh man. Well, speaking of which, we did have a recent team meeting, and we got a little. We're expecting 2 new little members of our, as Sam would say, our hit squad. And I apologize, I didn't realize you were calling it a hit squad before the Santa Cruz guys were calling it a hit squad.
Gone.
So
It's ours now.
It's ours now. Yeah. And
Yeah,
that's
well,
it.
gone.
and they're gone. So
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
all ours.
Yeah. So we do have 2 new members on the team on the quote elite. Do we call it elite? I never even just call it.
We're all
Call it our
elite.
team.
Guys on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How many riders is a perfect team size?
6?
I think we're there.
6.
Yeah.
We're at 7, Paul. Technically, we're at 8 if you include Stu.
Yeah, I'm saying in their group.
In
Yeah,
their
I
group,
think that
6?
we're almost
Yeah.
2 separate groups, right?
Yeah.
Because like you
Oh,
guys,
of course
have-
we are.
Yeah, but
yeah.
like it's the older crowd, younger crowd. It's just like any team that I've been on, you've had your masters racers and your like younger racers, right? And I think that having like a squad of 6 who is doing the designated races, I think that's
So technically, we are at 6. That's pretty cool for you guys.
yeah.
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 That's pretty cool. Paul, have you ever thought about the fact that you and I are the only masters on this team? Is that kosher with you? Have you ever
I
thought
dig
about
it.
like going? We do have Stu, but
Yeah.
Stu's off in
does
California
gravels.
doing.
He doesn't do
yeah.
road stuff anymore. So, yeah,
You're cool with it?
yeah, not a problem. Yeah, I mean Jack's talking about getting back. He's been
Oh,
riding
fuck,
quite
I
a bit.
forgot about Jack.
Oh,
shit! Jack is going to be
You
so mad
bastard.
at me.
And
I'm
he's-
fixing up his bikes.
okay, get it ready for next weekend because he's coming over. And
I
I
know.
have to get it right in.
He's doing the 24 solo again.
Yeah,
I know.
He has
So,
not
I'm
yet
gonna make
learned
those
his lesson.
bikes purr, so he's ready.
just get one of them ready so he can ride with us on the weekend
Yeah.
instead of doing your tile.
Hey, well now I'm not gonna have them ready.
Yeah,
What do you guys hoped like in some of the teams and the clubs that you've joined over the years? What are something that you kind of look for? And what are the red flags? Like
What happened last time? Just different views on the world around us. Like I think that we have such a good cohesive group that all wants the same objectives, both
because
on and off the bike.
it's so funny that to be on both sides of the equation here in a little bit. I remember wanting to ask some smaller teams if I could come ride for them, and they would be like, "Well, we're just I don't know." I have to check with the guys. And I'm like, God, that's really elitist and you're being a dick. And now if somebody were to come up to us and say, I'd be like, well, I just kind of have to ask the guys, It's so hypocritical, but it is that way. I have found, I don't want to be on a huge club. I don't, those days are over. And I just kind of want a core group of people where, we have the same jokes and that's it.
don't you think there's a difference between clubs and teams? So the team the last team that I was on before I came back to Arrive was River City Red, and used to make a joke that you get a free toaster for joining up. But originally it was just 3 guys. And then it went to
huge.
5.
Yeah.
And then we got up to like 7. And then
Cat's out of the bag, and you had
then
like
boom,
30.
it blew up.
Yeah.
So I mean, and that's typical. But the guy who was funding the team, the River City, the guy who owned River City Brewing Company, who he was starting his brewing company, and so we were called before the breweries actually opened up, and so the more, for advertisement purposes, the more jerseys out there, the better.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. And to be honest with you, there's a few guys that raced like Tuesday or the trainee series, but as in like going out of town, there wasn't too many. Mm-hmm. But still, I mean, that was the purpose. But it kind of, to me, there was the core group of guys who raced in that club.
Yeah.
So.
Nobody else. Jackson, you haven't really bounced around, so it's kind of you haven't been on a huge team or a huge club or anything like that.
Yeah. If we're being real, how well would I really fit anywhere else?
You're mutant, man. You are messed
You got
up.
that self-deprecation from your dad, didn't you?
No, I don't. I guess I mean socially.
Oh, socially.
Yeah, socially, I don't know how well I'd fit in other spots.
I don't know. Like it's such a unique. I've been on Western Cycling and then River City, and then
Audi,
and then here. And when I was done with Audi, I was like, I'm done with racing. I'm done. Like, I'm not interested in this. Like, I'm not interested in the big teams where I don't really know people's names that are showing up and wearing our kit. And then I found you guys, and I was like, wow, this is unique and special. And like, I think that I can't ever see myself racing with a different crew. You know, like, I think that this is just like the group of riders that I would always see myself riding with. So, I mean, like, I would be very hesitant to grow it. Like, I mean, the people that joined it, I've known them for a long time. That's not like you know, like, oh, they just started riding with us. Hey, you're kind of cool. Come, let's just see. It's like, we've known them for a long time. It's like, yeah, we get along. This is going to be fun. So, yeah, I think that dynamic can be lost.
It almost becomes like it's kind of funny. It's almost like a courtship, like a dating kind of thing. You're just like going, I don't know, man. This is just, and here I am. I'm doing exactly the same voice I did 3 minutes ago, because it's like, I don't want to ruin it. We got a great little, you know, clusterfuck going on here, and I don't want to mess it up. Sorry, was that wrong?
No, it is.
You know, and I hope they know what they're getting themselves into, because, you know,
I think they get the joke.
they weren't drinking a lot of beer.
What?
At the pizza
Well,
place.
you weren't there for the whole
rest
time.
of it.
Oh, it got
when we
better?
got pitcher. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
pitcher, nice.
You didn't finish your beer.
I did.
Noticed that.
No, I did. Well,
You
I
didn't.
had 2 20-ounces. That's,
you did good.
That's 40.
We did good.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
That's a torpedo, man.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Old English torpedo right
I had
there.
to come home and drink wine with my wife. Oh, it's never gonna end well, is it? I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get fast. And Spo, that's really quiet.
At least it's not crackling.
Oh, it will. Pot it down. It's time for our news segment, which is brought to us by our friends at Scratch Labs. I do want to mention our friends at Scratch Labs. ScratchLabs.com. Be sure to check them out. If you don't know who they are, you ain't fueling right, people. It's just fucking serious. You guys, some news headlines. In case you guys didn't know about the Kangaroo victory at the Tour Down Under, 2026 World Tour season opened with a dramatic victory for Jay Vine during the final stage of the hills around Adelaide. He was involved in a high-speed collision with 2 kangaroos that leapt into the peloton. And I didn't know about this at the time when I reported it in the Packfiller Perspective. Despite sustaining what was later revealed to be a significant wrist fracture in the crash, he remounted, changed bikes twice, and successfully defended his lead to win overall by 1 minute 3 seconds over Mauro Schmidt. Following the podium ceremony, he underwent surgery for the fracture, which will sideline him for several weeks. So there's some risk management questions going on here. First of all, we know that Jonathan Navarez from UAE was out fractured a vertebra, right? Something in his back. Yeah.
Several, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I mean, that's a huge
Compression fractures. I
Yeah,
think.
and Adam Yates also lost time to crashing. So you've got two very large priced individuals on there. Jay Vine rides nearly 100 kilometers with a fractured wrist. At what point does toughness cross the line into medical negligence?
Probably somewhere around there.
That's pretty much it.
There we go.
Should there be, first of all, should the team be stepping in and saying, dude, this is no offense. I understand, Jay, that this is your home tour, but we got bigger ideals. We got bigger things on the horizon, and you are a multi-million-dollar project. When do you just say, no, it's fine, get off the bike? We got to make sure this isn't a fracture. And what I also want to know is what the fuck is with the UCI, and why aren't there proficient medical checks when these riders go down like this?
Well, something that everybody knows that I really like football, right?
Yeah.
So
Wait, what?
I know. Who would have thought? But every single time that a rider, or not a rider, that a player, is suspected of an injury in some shape or form, they go into the blue tent.
Yeah.
And the blue tent, they
Pump them full of drugs.
they bring it over, and then they give them a quick check to make sure they go through all, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And then whether they're good enough to go back, they can. But if they're not, they will go to the locker room and they will be ruled out. Why isn't that in cycling? Because
I think it's the urgency.
it is the urgency, but also, if a rider is showing signs of serious injury, shouldn't they be inspected for having said injury just to protect their, life? I think that is something that is, it just should be the responsibility of the governing body and the team itself.
Is there a way to do a medical check, take the time to do a medical check, and get the rider back up to where they were?
That's what I was going to say.
No.
Is I think tow him back in or something.
Yeah.
There's not.
I don't think there is, and if you start doing like what you said, there's people like, I got a fractured ulna.
I dropped
it feels
ass.
like, and it's like, oh no, it's good. You're good to go. All right, get
Yeah.
me back up. You know what I mean? There's too much play there. That's the uniqueness of this sport. I think it's the culture to bounce up, and your favorite meme is the soccer or the football on the ground faking an injury, and the cyclist, it's all battered,
shredded, and covered in blood.
That's just the nature of it. Concussions are something you can't play with. You see a helmet, there has to be assessment. Broken bones and wrists, that's not life. Even me, I rode home. When whatever happened to my rib, you know what I mean? There's that. I tore my hamstring in 3 places and still rode for 52 minutes, or 52
Jesus.
miles, excuse me.
Yeah.
Just to finish the ride. I just thought I had a Charlie horse, but it ended up being different. It's just, one of those things. But in football, you can still ride your bike, but in football, you can't with a torn hamstring, or baseball, like your boss tore his, in a baseball game. You're not running. I could hardly walk, but I could ride my bike. There's a famous of Magny, who's in the Giro, who broke his collarbone and finished the Giro with a ball of tape onto his handlebar. That's the culture cycling is. But I don't think we should ever play with concussions.
I think it's also a ridiculously glorified element of our sport too.
That's what I was
the
gonna
history.
say.
I don't think so. I disagree with that 100%. I think that's just because I think at that level, and I think cycling is one of those things, we are constantly pushing through, maybe not, injury pain, but sometimes it's just the suffering that you do on your bike. We're just used to, that's the uniqueness about our sport, that rarely do you get a break from pushing yourself beyond that limit. And I think it's fine. I think that's what makes it. If we're pulling over and check this out, I got a broken nail, it's bleeding. There's where do you draw the line? And I like it, but I'm 63 years old and crusty, and who cares?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to change the story.
Okay, boomer. One of those things. Yeah.
So. It seems like a tough way to do it, when you do need to assess these injuries, because they're, as riders get faster, as equipment gets faster, crashes are going to be worse, and you've got to figure out a way to assess these guys, or you know, even you were saying, Paul, it's like a hamstring, it's this, it's that, but you can sustain an injury that is irreparable. It can be a hamstring or a knee or something like that. That can be career ending, and you don't know it at the time. You just hammer through it.
Let's use, I don't want to bogart this whole subject, but Wout at the Vuelta was in the green jersey and everything, and when he crashed, he tried to press on, but as an athlete, there's something wrong, and he pulled over. And then same with in the cross race, when he crashed, he tried to press on, but as an athlete, I can't. This is just not right.
Yeah.
But with a broken wrist, collarbone is hard in hell. I've done that too on a crash, and to ride back from a crash from that is different. But head injuries are 100%.
I think we could gang up on this topic just kind of like we did on Jackson before we went on air, because I think there are going to be
stood my own too.
There are going to be you did.
Yeah.
There are going to be team directors who are riding your ass that you will be like, I'm fine. At the team bus in that morning, who says, if you don't finish, you're off. You're greeter at Walmart. You could have youth enthusiasm that's just like, I'm fine, give me my bike, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's I think there does need to be some sort of a logical, neutral voice that isn't paying the paychecks or terrified of losing a paycheck. So I don't know. We're never going to get anywhere on this. Second story, in case you guys didn't know it from the top of the show, Jonas Vingegaard crashed due to fan interference. That was my topic. Two-time Tour winner Jonas Vingegaard was left bloodied after a crash during a training ride this week. The incident was reportedly caused by an amateur rider who was following Vingegaard too closely to catch a draft. Vingegaard escaped serious injury, but the team issued a public statement urging fans to give professional riders, quote, space and peace, end quote, during training. This comes amidst a growing trend of Strava stalking, where fans use the app to locate and follow pros in real time. Sam's eyes just got huge.
That's a thing?
Yeah. I mean, are we going to get to that point where pros don't upload their rides to Strava anymore because they don't want to know?
You can make it private.
I don't think Vanderpool does. No, I think there was a while where he didn't upload to Strava, and then all of a sudden he ran like, I don't know, it was like a really fast. He ran like a really fast, I think like 5K or something like that. Mm-hmm.
How about, will we ever see a day where these high-profile riders are riding with security?
No,
moto.
On this whole situation,
yeah,
they didn't cause the accident, and they were just trying to catch him.
Yeah.
How did they cause the crash from behind?
Yeah, I know.
Maybe drafting him and talking and being that rider. And
he's a professional. It's like, I mean, there's plenty of people on the road.
Sure.
I think this is a silliness. I understand he wants to train by himself and not be pestered. But, unfortunately, we can't control everybody gets on the road. We deal with people who roll coal on us and stuff. That's just part of the nature of road riding. So, it'd be one thing if he swept him. He's trying to go around him in a sprint or something. So, yeah, I think it's a no call on that one.
Where are the places? I'm sure you guys could be able to tell me the names. Where are the places that the pros train a lot in Spain?
Mallorca.
Mm-hmm. So I do get wanting to train alone, but then going to train alone in Mallorca is like one of those things where it's like,
Wright
what do you
is over there right now, and local guy that we know, and he's just sending me message of all of the local teams that are there that he's seeing in the same hotel that he's in, and I'm like, I'd be fanboying hard.
Yeah, and the thing is that's a destination for people who just want to ride bikes.
Right.
It's great terrain.
Yeah.
Same with in Spain. There's
I keep thinking Mallorca, but that's in
Girona.
Spain. Yeah.
That's
Girona is another one. Yeah, Girona. I mean, it is a bike culture, so it doesn't have to. You're going to run into pros, but that's not yours. Some of these guys, and I've had friends that go to Mallorca, they're just wanting to ride the bikes.
Yep.
And then they see a pro, and they're like, hey, that's just the way it is.
I would be too I'd be too terrified to walk up to
I'd
him.
leave them alone.
I would too.
Oh, I wouldn't go up to them, but if I saw them out riding, I'd be like,
Yeah.
See if I could chase him down.
Oh, yeah.
And then I would never get near them because they're way faster than me.
But I think that's the thing about what makes us good fans.
Yeah,
that we
respect the distance.
Yeah, because we also recognize the fact that like
They're human.
They're human, and like when I go to the grocery store, I don't want to talk to people.
I don't want to talk to anybody at the
You
grocery
know?
store. Thank you.
But so like I don't think they would want that same respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's seeming like a big issue here is that they want a lot of these fans want the publicity on social media. Like I rode with Tade. Here's the power I was doing. Watch my video, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it's becoming
yeah.
a little unsafe with all those crowds. Like there was one guy who came up and hugged Tade, and he was like, he didn't even like know how to respond. It happened so fast.
Yeah.
It's like just don't.
Yeah,
Just go away.
that's weird.
These are weird people. People like you're not going up to soccer. If you go up to a soccer player in a game and try and hug him, you get tackled and arrested.
Well, that's a game. I mean, this is a training ride too. But I mean, if you see a soccer player at a Starbucks,
if you see Messi at a Starbucks, you're probably getting tackled and arrested.
By his security.
100%. 100%. If you go up at their practice, you're getting tackled and arrested.
Yeah,
This is their practice.
yeah. It's an interesting dichotomy
Yeah,
because you've
what you
got
can
riders
do.
who are practicing on open roads.
Yeah.
Whereas you have most athletes who are in a stadium or who are contained, who are
In
in
this
those types of
controlled
things.
environment.
Yeah.
Our sport is not a controlled environment. In fact, wild beasts like a kangaroo could jump right in the middle of it, and there's no way to control that. There's no way to control that.
I guess my thought on it though is that like just have a little common sense.
Exactly.
Just leave them alone.
I think common sense is no longer common, though. I think everybody thinks they're entitled because the world is much more approachable because we all have social media and you're seeing these people on a consistent basis, and you just people are forgetting. They're forgetting that they're not your little play toy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I get it all the time.
Honestly, I was going to say, like, it's a good thing that you didn't start a successful podcast in which people know you.
Yeah. Well, they know I'm going to avoid them in the grocery store. And
That's a good point.
I always wear a black hoodie.
Yeah, all listeners out there, do not approach Pat.
Oh, God. That would be fucking hell. I would drop out.
I would be so funny
immediately.
if some, like, person now sees you out there and just, like, keeps a distance and goes, hey, Pat.
Hey, Pat.
Yeah.
What is this, SpongeBob?
Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin.
I always think of that SpongeBob episode. Oh, my God. You guys, we do have trivia tonight. So do we want to do trivia first or segments first?
I mean, you're the dealer. You
Yeah,
guys choose.
that's right.
We should probably do segments first because, segments are the traditional part of going first. Yeah, we're going to do that. Time to check in with each of our esteemed panel to get their individual perspectives and switch them into the leader's chair. They get the mic. You get the leader's jersey. There we go. If even just for a moment. So I've got to play your audio with the staticky background. So we're going to hear a little crackle. See, there's the crackle until Paddle gets it crackle fixed. First and foremost, we're going with, as soon as I can find now because I'm so frazzled. We're going with changing times. Whoa!
That was me.
It's really freaking loud. See, all the professional elements have lost their shit.
We messed
Changing
with each other.
Times with Paul Main called, yeah, you guys snuck in, and Jackson knew the code to the door. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth is the theme of your show tonight. Paul, what do you got for us?
Well, have you guys heard of that phrase?
Of course. Well,
No, I'm
Oh,
asking
I've
the
heard
younger.
of it, but I don't know if I fully understand it.
Okay. So the original back in the day, if somebody gave you a horse,
And it wasn't perfect, then don't
well, no,
complain.
you look at you could see the age and the shape of the horse and stuff. They just gave you this, so that's kind of a slam, right? So, I talked to my friend Roque. I mentioned to Pat that we had a little conversation with, and he's got an event down there, and it's if you're interested, it's in March, and I mentioned it last week too. But it's cyclingevents.belize.com, and to me, he was talking about putting on the race, and I said, man, how did you put this together? Because you used to do this race, but COVID came, and then things just kind of blew up. And he's like, I know it has to be done, and we're talking about putting on races earlier too. But, he goes, it's just a matter of getting back into it. And he goes, I have the form and everything. It's just, there's a lot of commitment when you're promoting a race. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
So And I said, well, he goes, nothing like the U.S. And I said, yeah. And he goes, you have permitting and it's forever to get things launched. And he goes, we could literally walk in, and this is his words, I'm sure he's joking, and just say, call the cops and say, we're going to put on a bike race, and you shut down 50 businesses, and people just come out. That's all they have to do. They can, and he says, people come out and watch races like crazy. They can just say, yeah, next Wednesday we're going to have a race going down. Okay,
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, my God.
But so I started thinking about that. So this is an appeal to everybody who races. When you go to a race, whether it's small, your training series race, or bigger races, or 24 hours, if you have a problem with it, just approach them, not to slam them, not to do anything. Just give them suggestions. We have to, if these people like Pat that's putting on 24 hours at Riverside, or even Ace, at Turtle Bloom, drink.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I'm so glad you're
Or
saying
even
that.
our Thursday night races, things get heated and stuff. And a lot of things you can't control on the race, how people behave, or a dog getting loose, that type of thing. We need to, as people who go into that race, if we don't tell them thank you and appreciation and stuff, they'll go away.
They'll quit.
And especially nowadays, we're looking, we're struggling to find races. We need to go to these races and then show our appreciation, and not to bash them as like, I'm not coming back here because blah, 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 blah. So
then
anyway.
don't come back. I've always had a problem with people who announce they're not coming back. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thank you, Paul. I couldn't agree with you more, because there's always, and if you have a problem, if something went wrong, do the race director a favor and send him an email a couple days later when you've had a chance to cool down and write something professional, and they've had a chance to kind of come down off the rush of this event. It started off, you get more flies with honey.
Yeah.
Start off by thanking them for all their efforts and just say, hey, I had a problem with this. I just wanted to let you know, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it's so much easier to not be an absolute cockknocker. And then on top of it, my father always said, I don't care what you do, but before we leave this event, you have to thank a volunteer.
Yeah.
And I would just randomly look at somebody and go, thank you so much for being out here, and stuff like that, because that person's going to show up next time. That person's Ace isn't a bike racer.
No.
The guy who's putting on Tour de Bloom, he isn't a bike racer. He started doing this just because he watched it and he thought it was cool. And somebody might have thanked him if he volunteered or something. So this is how this shit grows.
Especially multi-day, like your event, or any stage race, because volunteers, they dedicate a lot of time and sacrifice from family or something else.
Yeah.
Like going for a swim as opposed to holding a stop and go sign.
Yeah.
Or slow sign in the middle of Waterville. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those people have sacrificed for us to race, so it's important.
I like that. I like that one a lot. Back to the fuzzy, because we're going to go with fit tips. Wow, that's loud. See, my levels are on. It's okay. I just got to let it go.
You're doing great, Pat.
Fit tips with Mike.
I mean, you haven't done this for very long.
Brought to us by AmbassadorCycling.com. Get fit to get fit. Just. I'm gonna play. I played his commercial at the onset of the show. If you're not listening live, you heard his commercial already. They're fine.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I've done my part.
Thanks for sponsoring the show.
Done my part here.
Fuck. Sam, what do you got for us this week?
Yeah, so fits have been really ramping up, and I've had a lot of them lately.
Good.
One was actually a person coming in from middle of the state, and they got a new bike. I've previously fitted them on a bike that worked out for them, and they wanted to get into bike touring, and we got this kind of like quiver killer bike, and like quiver killer bikes are such a cool hot topic in the last while now. Like, honestly, since I've been getting into the bike shop, I remember starting to hear like quiver killer in like probably 2014 to 2012.
Define that for somebody who doesn't know what
So
you're
it's
talking
like your
about.
bike that does everything. It doesn't do anything particularly well, but it does everything. Like you can take a gravel bike and you can do bike touring, or you could put slicks on it and you can do a road ride, but it's not particularly set up for anything. There's a few problems with them, and that's what we kind of came across, is that like we need to commit to one style. It can do some other things, but like the issue with trying to fit a bike that does it all, like a mountain bike fit, is entirely different than a road bike fit. And so when you have like a mountain bike chassis, but you want it to ride like a road bike, right? It's like, no, you have a dropper post. We can't even get you far enough back because this bike is set to go uphill, you know, so your angles are entirely different. So I think that like my takeaway from all of it this week was really deciding on like what it is that you're wanting. If you're wanting like an urban city ripper, you know, like you can do some kind of a hardtail mountain bike that will also go on XC trails. But yeah. But I mean, it's one of those like, if you're gonna try to like, you know, do a quiver killer, I would really lean into one specialty. But this is why we have so many bikes, right?
Yeah.
Like. I'm a
Except a fat bike. No fat bikes.
No fat bikes.
No.
God, I would never. That's one I would not own.
Holy shit, I've been getting a lot of feedback on that one.
I'm sure.
A lot of feedback.
Yeah,
on that one.
I
And
know.
keep them coming, everybody.
Yeah, everybody has their opinion on it. They're like, it's the best thing. It keeps me going in the winter. And I'm like,
Somebody
so
actually
does skate
hand
skiing.
wrote an anger quote about that. And the straight
Directed
thing was,
to me?
No, yeah.
Oh.
And the straight thing was, I opened the envelope and it was full of white powder.
Oh.
Sniff that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell it and see what it smells like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the box was ticking.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
anyway,
agree,
it's
man.
just the difficulties of fitting a quiver killer and like dropper posts that don't allow us to get your correct seat height or your correct setback. Yeah, there's just, if you're trying to set up a quiver killer, we're going to have to come up with some kind of like compromise on fits. Yeah.
Wow. Because it just changes so drastically between
Yes.
all three bikes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Three bikes is a great category. Like
Yeah.
gravel road is kind of one, triathlon, TT is kind of one, and like a mountain bike is kind of one. And then
And
there's
cross
different.
is on its own.
Yeah.
you can gravel cross.
Gravel
You
and
do
cross
gravel
can
bike
exist.
cross,
Bottom
yeah,
racks
yeah.
at 2 different heights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. But like you can
But if
get
you're,
away
if you're
with
doing the quiver killer thing, you're not necessarily specializing.
exactly.
Yeah.
You're doing a whole bunch of things, but nothing very well.
Yeah.
Somebody's
gonna
going to
point out
add
we
us for
haven't
this and
mentioned-
be like, I have the best bike that does everything.
Point out that was my nickname in high school.
No, the fat bike was not a quiver killer.
No.
There's only
No.
one dimension on that. You
Yeah.
can't even fake it.
Snow
No.
and sand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much
We got
it.
a lot of sand here.
A lot of
And
sand.
this year, a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Yeah. All right. I would take one if somebody handed it. I can't believe you guys are so
Well, they're
stubborn
probably-
about it.
you
Would
could-
you, Sam? You weren't here.
I wouldn't take one. No.
Somebody gave you one?
No. I'd be like,
It
thank
takes
you.
space.
They take up so much space. I would take a tandem before I would take that.
You take up space.
I do take up space.
Face it, you've
Bill
lost
Booty.
this argument, Pat.
Oh, I
You
know,
have.
I know, but I'm representing the masses who have been sending
masses.
me angry.
You're speaking for the
statements and
people.
quotes. Yes, I am the person of the peoples.
Yeah.
Should we do a cool down? Let's do a
Yeah.
cool down with Jackson. Time for a cool down. I can't wait to say who it's brought by. I've been working on a shit ton of stuff around here, you guys, and I think I can't wait to tell everybody about them. I can't wait. But first and foremost, more importantly, let's get to the cool down with Jackson.
Yeah, so I was really thinking about it today, and I was trying to figure out what we should talk about, and I was thinking about things that are so personal, and a cycling kit in general is very personal, as we've come to find out, but I find that helmets and glasses are some of the most personal. Some even don't wear glasses, for Christ's
Well,
sake,
yeah.
which is beyond me. I've had so many bees hit my glasses in the past year that I couldn't imagine not
Splatter.
riding with them. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So my question for you all is, if you couldn't ride your current glasses and helmet brand, what brand would you choose instead?
Okay.
So I'll flip mine when it comes to me. I'll choose the glasses.
Right. You get
Oh.
to choose any glasses at
Yeah,
that point.
yeah. Okay.
So I guess I can go first.
Okay.
Besides POC, I would probably think about Giro. I had, some experience with Giro before, and I thought it fit my head relatively well. And then glasses, I would probably do 100%. I will say, though, I do like a polarized lens.
You are in currently.
Oakley.
Did you say it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you said it. Yeah.
But I don't know if 100% does a polarized lens, and I think that might be something that's tough for me.
They do.
Yeah.
They do? Because when I had them, they didn't.
Yeah.
So, but I would need that. That is like a stipulation for me that I actually do want, just to see, the different terrains that are in front of me, and also if there's wetness.
Yeah.
That's something that I really like about it. So that's probably where I'd switch.
Well, mine's easy because I use Voldemort.
You do. You're the devil.
Yeah.
Now, if
as
you
good as there, so if I couldn't, I would go POC or Giro. I think I could be happy in either camp. And then I would definitely do 100%. I would do 100% right now. That's a cool glass company. I really like their stuff. Those are what I would go with.
Here it goes.
I would ride Giro helmets, and I'd probably look at Met.
You would wear, right?
Yeah,
switch
Met.
Met.
They seem to be pretty decent. I like their style and stuff. And for glasses, I'd probably pick up a pair of 1986 Rudy Projects.
Yes!
Or the new one for $1,000.
I saw that on
titanium
GCN.
frame.
That is on drugs. Yeah, because they're printed.
Yes, aren't they titanium 3D printed?
Yeah.
Have the Rudy Project glasses changed at all since?
No, they have. Because I would never.
They're
wear
a good brand.
Something. Yeah, they're good.
Brand.
But
I know that.
style.
I'm just saying that I swear the style from because we were sponsored by them in 2012 was the same from the 90s.
Yeah.
Not the 80s. They got rid of the 80s.
The 80s were brilliant.
They were the best.
By the 2000s, they finally
the
did.
Bernardino, Charlie
Yeah,
Mottes. Yeah. Oh God, they were. Steve Bauer wore
I'd still
them.
wear one of those.
I would too. I would too.
I remember when the brand had. I remember the helmets were really popular in
Rudy?
2012, 2013.
Yeah.
Now, I think they might be the worst helmet.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're ugly.
really?
Yeah.
They are really ugly.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen him. You know what? It's so funny that you asked that. I mean, I look on the wall where David usually sits, and behind it are three of my helmets. I have a POC, I have a Giro, and I have a Cav. And I like all three. The POC I really like, but I'm a profusive sweater. I sweat a lot in my head, and it runs down directly into my glasses. And I am also mildly OCD, so when the sweat gets in my glasses, I'm staring at the sweat on my glasses.
So what we should try doing is make some kind of an eyebrow thing.
No,
that's
I'm not doing that
like
shit.
a fender, and it takes the sweat.
Oh,
and
they
it,
make them
runs
already.
it.
They make them already.
Yeah, but you stick them on to your.
They make that exact thing
Shut
already.
up.
It is a plastic thing you affix to your forehead, and it is a U-shaped little thing, and it's supposed to channel the sweat off to the side of your head. But I don't want to go to the pub and
get those for
forget
you
that
for your
that fucking
birthday.
thing is still on my head. And somebody's like going, "Can I get you a beer or some sort of a doctor
Help.
because you look like a dipshit."
Yeah.
And I just don't. Oh, sorry to the people who wear those. Oh shit.
Yeah. Right.
Didn't think about that.
I love them.
I just judged you. And no, I get it. Or I don't want to wear a headband or or stuff like that. So I just deal with it. And the POC and the sweatbands don't last long enough. They have a shelf life. Like you can only wear them so many times and wash them so many times before they just die out. And I can keep ordering them, or I just buy a new helmet. Hence, I have 3 helmets on the wall. But I will say, of the 3 I like, I will say Giro is currently my favorite.
They're comfortable.
Yeah, yeah. The Cav, even though it's a custom fit helmet, I will say it's okay. It's okay. It's not the best ventilation I've had, but it's a good helmet. And it was designed to my head, 3D printed to my head. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I'm venting, aren't I? I do this a lot.
What was the glasses that you chose?
The glasses.
He's got 3 up
What
there.
are you choosing?
I've got Oakley's and I've got 100%. I would.
So you can't choose either one of those.
I can't choose either of those.
What helmet did you choose?
Yeah.
I didn't. I said I would probably go with Giro.
Well, you have
So
a
you
Jonas.
have all three
You have
of
all
them.
So I
three.
have
You
to pick a
choose
new
them you
helmet?
don't
Yeah.
have.
You got
Laser,
helmets.
Met,
Skid
cat
lid.
eye,
Skid
skid lid. Only your dad and I know
there
that.
are like 20 people who listen
It
to this
literally
podcast
had
who laugh their
garden
asses
hose
off. Yeah,
around
yeah,
here
yeah,
for
yeah.
your chin strap. It went underneath your ear, and then they had the strap that went here, and
Yeah.
it didn't complete. There's just like
I'd choose
four-
Met. I'd choose Cask. I'd choose any of them. I just need to make sure it fits my head. I have a 7.5/8 head. It's huge.
Wow.
I'm like an orange on a toothpick.
Oh, go
crazy.
cry yourself asleep on your
It's a
big
huge
pillow.
So yeah, I'd pick anything.
What were the glasses?
I don't know. What else do I have to choose
Smith, Oakley. Well, you
Not
have
Smith.
Oakley's.
Rudy's.
Screwed yourself,
Rudy's.
didn't
Yeah.
Yeah, Gooders. Yeah, you bought too many options.
you? There's what is it? KCO. There's a few.
Cy-
from?
Icon.
Ecoy. I do that
Ecoy.
one. I do that one
Okay.
because
Those are
that's-
good.
I've never seen
And they're
them
Belgian.
up close.
Mhm.
Oh, they're Belgium. So there we
I
go.
believe so.
I win. You guys lose. You didn't pick them. Did we reach the end of your segment?
Yeah.
Is that the end of your segment?
Yeah.
Is it time? Is it time? Is it time to make the static come back and play the game show theme? Boy, that's quiet, but I'm going to leave it there. It's time for the Broom Wagon, everybody. We're back in the race. The road is opening up to traffic, and I can see the headlights in the distance. It's time for the Broom Wagon. This is the final segment where we sweep up your remaining brain cells, and I'm going to go throw trivia at you, and if you get it wrong, you get swept. Guests try to stay on the wheel. There we go. Tonight's format, as you notice, I've been changing the format a little bit here every time. This one's called the Echelon. It's survival mode. Okay, since we have 3 contestants, we are forming a pace line. I will announce a category. We will go in a circle. Guest 1, Jackson. Guest 2, Sam. Guest 3, Paul. You have 5 seconds to answer a valid item in that category. So, for example, if I said beer brands, Jackson would say
Budweiser.
Sam would say, and so on and so forth. Okay? So we go through around the circle. Okay? If you do not name one in that category, you're out in 5 seconds. If you repeat an answer, you are out. If you get it wrong, you are out. The last person remaining in that category wins the point. Okay? Just a matter of trying to figure out how it all goes. Okay? Some of these are pretty damn easy. Some of them are a little bit more difficult, and I unfortunately realized that the algorithm kind of leans towards Paul. Sorry, guys.
It'll make victory that much sweeter.
Some lists are short, so the elimination will happen fast. Okay, others are deep. Okay, so for example, our first category is the monuments. Name the 5 monuments of cycling. Jackson.
Paris-Roubaix.
Sam.
Liège, Bastogne, Liège.
Paul.
Rondo van Vlaanderen.
Jackson.
Milano-San Remo.
Sam.
Tour of Flanders. Is that?
I just said.
You
Okay.
repeated,
I
which
didn't-
means
yeah.
technically, would that mean Jackson gets the point then,
Well,
right?
I think he has a chance.
Oh,
Doesn't he?
Paul gets
Yeah.
a chance to
to
finish?
do the 5th, I would imagine.
Yeah. Lombardia.
Yep.
Giro Lombardia.
Okay. Okay. So
I would think. I don't know. I think that they both get points and I don't because I'm out. Right? Wouldn't that make sense?
No, I'm going to give the point to Paul because he's
Okay.
old.
Yep.
I should have given it to Jackson, but I'm not doing it. Category number 2. Name any of the 18 current men's UCI world teams. Actually, I guess no. I'm sorry. This is a list from 2024, 2025. So world tour teams. Jackson.
UAE Team Emirates.
Correct. Sam.
Ineos.
Ineos is, I'm sure it's right. I just got to find it. There it is.
UAE.
I already said UAE.
Oh, Paul, you're
I thought
out.
you said Ineos.
Jackson.
I
He
said
said
Ineos.
Ineos.
Well,
Jackson.
So the old person.
yeah.
EF
Memory.
EF Education Easy Post.
EF Education, Easy Post.
Archaea. Is that a team at that point?
Yeah, I don't know if were they UCI last year.
Archaea is not a UCI team, which means Jackson
Jackson
wins
got
the
it.
point.
I should have gone with the Mega Farmer Quickstep.
Would have taken Visma Lisa Bike, would have taken
Intermarché.
Lidl Trek, Red Bull Bora
Lotto.
Hansgrohe,
Alpecin.
Sodal Quickstep, Alpecin, De
I
Groupama,
went
FDJ,
too
Bahrain
deep.
Victorious, Intermarché, and Cofidis.
Yep.
Should have gone for the
Which is no
easier
longer.
picks.
Cofidis is no longer.
Good thing I
No,
didn't
wait,
start
who
with
is it now?
Uno X.
What's that?
Good thing I didn't start with Uno X.
Yeah,
No,
because
I
that
I was
was
gonna.
Yeah.
No, that's-
I was
Is that
going
not a World Tour
Intermarché,
team?
but I thought no, I'm
Or
Did you say that for last?
Not last year.
Oh,
This year. Third category. Name a bicycle frame manufacturer, past or present, that starts with the letter C. Jackson.
Colnago.
Correct.
Cannondale.
Janelli.
Give me a sec. Just give me a sec.
Sam.
Let's say Cipollini.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
good. Yeah,
It was a
that's-
frame bike.
Yeah. There is an old one called Cello, Celio. It was out of California.
Cielo. Yes. Sam, back to you. Paul wins the point. I
Give me
would have
another
taken Colnago, Cannondale, Canyon, Cervello,
Canyon.
Cube, Cinelli, Cipollini, Chapter 2, Calfee, Coratec, and Carrera. Are some of the ones
Carrera.
that popped into my
Yeah.
head. This one. Okay, here we go. Name a distinct jersey color or classification awarded in the Tour de France, history or present. Jackson.
The overall leader's jersey, the yellow jersey.
The yellow jersey, correct.
The polka dot jersey.
Correct.
Green.
Correct.
The young rider's jersey, the white jersey.
Correct.
Wait, there's more?
Mm-hmm.
Here's where we run into a Paul
Yeah.
category.
I have no clue.
Paul?
Multicolor. It's
Correct.
yellow. They had all of them.
What?
It is the best category.
The last
That's not
place
around
jersey.
anymore. Is
There
it?
is no one for last. So Jackson
Lantern
is
Rouge?
out also. Paul, do you have the other one?
It's the black for a while.
No, there was a
the
red.
red.
There was a red. There was a
Lantern
red.
Rouge.
Yep. Yep.
Wait,
Yep.
wasn't that the last place?
No, it was
That's black, I thought.
red was
That's-
intermediate sprints. Intermediate
I thought
sprints.
black
Oh, that's
was
right.
Lantern Rouge.
Yep.
So then Paul, does he get the points because he was wrong?
Yeah, he said multicolor, and he was the last to get
Oh,
a
okay.
correct answer. I just went back to Paul because
Wait, I
wanted
want to
to-
know really quick
have
what
a
the
moment.
multicolor was.
So you had to be the multicolor.
It's basically
was,
the second place rider.
Yeah, basically
Oh,
fit
okay.
in because you had the highest that accumulated of all categories.
Of all
Oh, okay.
categories.
So
You were
your
leading.
GC,
Yeah.
the sprinting, finishing, and then also
Hill
mountain.
climbing and
yeah.
cool.
Patchwork jersey. It was kind of a cool
1987.
Yeah.
I think was the last year they had it. Maybe
Gert-Jan Tunis.
no, it was.
This is pretty fun.
Gurkhan Tunis.
I'm bad at it, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're starting at the top here. Okay. Name it. Actually, no. I'll let you go in any order. Name a specific Shimano group set model name.
Ultegra.
There's
Does that
one.
count?
Yep.
Okay.
105.
There's two.
Dior.
I don't have Dior here.
It is.
It
It's a
is
mountain bike.
definitely.
It's
It
a
is
mountain
one.
bike.
It is
Yeah.
one. It is a mountain bike. I should have said road, but yeah.
Okay, we'll stay on road. So I'll do that, and I'll do Sante.
Okay.
Durace.
Yeah, nobody's in Durace.
Wait, so road, so not GRX?
Road or I will take GRX. Road or gravel. Yeah.
I will say.
I think there's four left.
It is Sirius. Is that it? Sirius.
Nope.
It's below.
Yeah. Jackson.
Tiagra.
Tiagra is a.
Claris.
Claris is one. Back to Jackson.
I don't have anything else.
Let's
Sam
see if
wins
I
the
can-
point. See if you
Tourney.
got any more.
Tourney.
Yeah, Tourney.
Sora.
It's
Sora.
yep,
That's what I was
gonna
after.
say.
I was after Sora.
There we go. So far, currently, we're looking at Paul with 3, Jackson and Sam tied at 1. Sixth category. Name a mountain pass or climb famous for its inclusion in the Giro d'Italia. Jackson.
Is the Stelvio one of them?
Stelvio is 1.
Man, I want to know the one with the G.
Yeah.
The gig.
You're always looking for that G spot, aren't you, Sam?
God. I'm not going to get it. Yeah. I don't know.
Paul.
He was looking for Gavia.
That's
Gavia.
it. That was the one.
Jackson.
I know they ride in the Dolomites, but I don't know anything else.
Paul, you got another one?
Yeah, Motorola.
Motorola.
The starts with a Z.
Motorola.
Yep.
Hang on. Zodolan? No.
Zoncolon.
Zocolon.
Etna. Blockhouse.
Blockhouse is a good
Portoy.
Now,
Laverdo.
if these
Finestra.
were
Gisalo.
the
Gisalo.
Alps,
Yeah.
where I was last year,
These are the Alps. It'd be
Uh-huh.
a completely different world.
it would have been this question.
If we were talking about assholes in golf, you'd probably do great too. How much time do I got left? I got a few more minutes. Next category. Name a piece of cycling clothing or accessory that is genuinely considered a fashion faux pas or controversial by the rules. Our old friends at Velominati. Cycling styles that are faux pas.
Glasses over the helmet strap.
Could not agree more.
Yeah,
Amen.
100%.
Sam?
Under the helmet strap.
No, the faux pas is over the helmet strap. No, under. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
you were
it's-
wrong.
Yeah, it's over the.
Yeah.
It's how it should be.
You're supposed to have them over. I'll give it to you because I think you meant they're
Yeah.
supposed to be over.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll let him.
I get a half a point.
Okay, we'll let him start there. Sam, what do you got for me?
Black bibs.
Are
I thought like what you should have.
What do you? Let's. We're
Oh, what you
focusing
should,
on things
okay, what you should not
do,
have.
should
Okay,
not do.
socks should not go over leg warmers.
There's one. Absolutely, Paul.
Which I do.
Colored shorts,
Colored shorts.
black only.
I have
That's
white
what you
bibs.
said.
I have
Yeah.
white bibs. Yeah, I'll give you that. White bibs is transparency risk. Jackson.
Let's see. I don't know. White shoes and white socks.
Sorry if that's. I
And
like
it's
that.
all fashion, correct?
This is all fashion faux pas. Things you should not do.
Oh, you should not have white socks with black shoes. Can we do
Is
that
that
one?
a rule? I can't recall if that is.
I left a book here. We can.
It is.
Let's
but
check it
we don't
out.
have that time.
Oh,
and
yeah,
none of us
whatever.
can
Go
read.
on.
Yeah.
Paul, you got one last one to go down home
Yeah,
with?
the saddle and bar tape must match. So
They must
mismatching.
match. They
Yeah.
must match. Some of the other ones, Paul gets that point, but some of the other ones we had were ankle socks, sleeveless jersey,
Yeah.
tri suits on group rides, which is like skin suits on group rides,
How do we do that?
camelbacks on road bikes, visors on road helmets, underwear under your bibs,
The chafing.
Yeah.
white bib shorts, and leg warmers with ankle socks over them, which Sam said.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8. How many do I have? I have 10 total. Can we make it?
Yes.
You guys going to make it? Essentials in the saddlebag. Name a specific tool or item you would reasonably find in a rider's saddlebag repair kit. I'm talking a roadie.
A multi-tool.
Multi-tool. Yes.
Tire iron.
Yes.
Tubes.
Yes.
CO2s.
Yes.
So I shouldn't say pumps.
I
'cause, I
have
mean-
no pump here, but I
Well,
would,
then I can do
I would
another
take
one.
a pump.
No, I mean, I think it was
Even the
covered
electric
with CO2.
pump. Even
Let's
the
do
electrical
this.
pump.
Let's do the patches.
patches. Yep.
I will say chain tool.
Yes. Jackson.
$20.
The exact dollar amount you should have, Jackson. Yes. Sam?
Let's say, oh my God, a tire boot.
What's
Is that different?
What's tire boot?
Well, there's the tire boots that are like a thick, heavy thing. It'd be like a $20 bill.
What the fuck is he talking about? You know
So
what?
there,
You
you
should
would
get a
actually
gash
make.
in your
Yeah,
tire.
some people take old tires
Oh,
or an old
really?
tube to put over.
I have
for
them
the-
in mine.
Yeah.
But
That's brilliant. I will give you that just because that's good advice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Paul?
Oh, I'm gonna sink on this because I don't carry much on my saddlebag.
Yeah.
a sock.
Yeah, I put it in a sock. It shouldn't be more than what we just listed. I would say emergency contact.
Nah, I'm not going to give you that one. Jack, you want to drive it
There's
home?
really not
See
that
if
much
you
more. Chain lube?
I don't have that there either. But I had spare tube CO2 inflator head.
What's that?
You get
Oh,
the CO2
yeah,
cartridge.
yeah.
You don't have the inflator head.
Yeah, that kind
Tire
of,
levers,
carry the
multi-tube,
same.
chain breaker, which Paul said, quick link,
I do have that in
quick
my mountain
link?
Do you?
bike.
a valve core remover.
No.
Wow.
I guess if you
That's
had
for the
sealant,
people who are going sealant. Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
like
yeah.
a bunch of nerds are writing this one.
Don't
that's an AI fault.
people
right there.
in people in glass houses. The next
Mine's
one.
all stone, buddy.
Name a distinct discipline or format of bicycle racing recognized by the UCI.
Ooh, road.
Road race, yes, I'll give you that.
Cyclocross.
Cyclocross, yes.
Gravel.
Gravel, yes, of course, yes.
Mountain bike. Do we have to be specific?
You have to be specific.
Short track.
Short track, yes,
XC.
yes.
I will say. Gosh, what's it called? They actually UCI does it. It's a
Yeah.
Jackson, I was waiting for Jackson to point to me.
Marathon mountain bike.
Marathon is, yes.
BMX.
Yes.
Downhill.
Yes.
God, I can't remember if he said it. Dual slalom.
No,
Dual track, or whatever
nobody
it
said
is.
it, but you're good.
Yeah.
What is it called? It's a form of downhill, but it's not really downhill.
I don't think that it is. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Enduro.
Yeah.
Don't help him.
Enduro, he helped me.
Yes.
That's what I was gonna say.
Thank you.
Let's go.
There's
with,
one left, and that's the one I'm trying
There's
to
a
do.
shit ton left.
That'd still be in the same thing. I don't know.
Jackson
Isn't there
wins.
like a soccer
Okay,
one?
none of you fuckers said time trial or criterium.
Okay, I thought the time trial was in it. I thought that was on
Nobody
road.
said time trial or crit.
Okay.
No. Okay. Hold on. Just relax.
There's a single speed like ballerina type.
I was gonna
I don't
say
know what
Yes.
synchronized.
There's artistic cycling.
That's what
There
I was looking
is
for.
BMX freestyle.
We did BMX.
Not a
Track.
single track event
Track,
was
yeah.
mentioned by you guys.
That was stupid.
Sprint, Pursuit, Kieran, Omnium, and that, shame on you all. And cycle ball.
Yeah.
Cycle
Okay,
ball.
but in my defense for all the
Ball,
road, I
cycle
was
ball.
gonna say TT, but I'm like, that's road. There's not like separate.
There's
TT.
road race. There's time trial. There's criterium.
Oh, I thought he just. Like,
I looked
He
at it
said
too
road
as
race.
an umbrella. That's
Yeah.
Well, you failed.
that's on us.
You failed.
That's on us.
Yeah, it is.
Last category, gentlemen. Name a valid reason a writer might be listed as a DNF. And I think they should probably be on the list I compiled. Because we could be here all night.
Yeah.
We could say, dropped ass, actually sharded themselves. Yeah. Jackson
Reasons they had a DNF.
might be listed as a DNF.
Crash.
Crash, yes.
Concussion. Like how specific? Because I mean, like crashes.
Is everything.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
That
Like
kinda
Is that
anymore.
a time trial? Is it a crit?
Yeah, I know. That's where I'm like, there's so many different variables of
did
a
he
crash.
That kind of counts as a
Okay,
crash.
flat.
Yes, mechanical failure.
I have no idea. I just don't DNF. I just go.
Oh, look at this guy.
Medical would be medical.
Medical, yes.
Em-
Which I have as illness or thick. Or sick. Thick.
emotional. Remco. I'm sorry, but that was emotional.
You're right. Remco DNF because
No, I don't have that one.
Well, that's
it should be in there
it's a sham
because
because Remco got off because he was sad.
yeah,
He was angry. Sam?
Broken bone.
that's
no,
medical.
that's crash.
medical?
That's
Okay.
medical.
I have
Um,
no idea.
Yeah, let's go. I know. Why would you
Oh,
quit out of a bike race?
wow.
Family.
Actually, Jackson, that one counts. That one
Keep him in
counts,
the game.
even though you're in. But
Yeah.
family emergency.
Yep, keep him in the
Okay,
game.
Sam gets another
Jackson
try
back
there.
in.
Let's go with illness is also. Yeah, I don't know.
Paul?
Spouse having a baby.
Ooh, I have one. I
Now
have
that-
That's
happened to
family
Wout.
emergency. That's family emergency. Jackson said family emergency.
No, because Wout didn't. It wasn't an emergency. Wout,
having a
Wout
baby.
had-
Planned.
his wife was having a baby, and he said he'd drop out. And they said, "Well, it's going to happen in the next couple of days," and you dropped out.
Unplanned pregnancy.
I have two.
Birth, unplanned birth.
Immaculate conception.
You
Yeah.
told me.
Immaculate.
God
conception.
damn it! You said you'd wait.
Yeah, the birth of Christ.
Yeah.
I have one. Protests and weather.
I have on my list missed time cut. I have fatigue or bonk. I have hypothermia, heat stroke, disqualification.
See, like heat stroke, all those is all
No,
medical.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like these things are just. Sorry, I'm getting worked up again.
yeah. He doesn't like to lose.
Paul won anyway.
No, by a lot.
He won. He won 5-2. Jackson got that
I got
last point
third.
though.
Yep.
So Jackson, you got second.
Yeah.
Sam, you suck.
I do.
Yeah.
That was bad.
All right, I
Can't
got to
give
bring the
me a
levels up
track.
because we got to go to the final K before we call it a show. Which channel do I have that in? There's the
Crackle.
There's that lovely little crackle in the background. As before I sign off and I say to everybody, thanks for tuning in. Be sure and give us a ranking on iTunes or whatever platform you enjoy listening to podcasts with, because that helps us. You guys, that helps us a lot when we see ratings or rankings or heaven forbid, a follow. Please be sure and check out what we're doing on YouTube. This show is live on YouTube every week and is obviously stored in the ether, the database, where things go, and also our the Packfiller perspective I've been doing lately. So be sure and check it out. Thanks, you guys, gentlemen. If you had to own an exotic pet, what would it be and why? An exotic pet. We've been picking on Jackson first, so I'm going to make Paul go first on this one. Paul, if you had to pick an exotic pet,
why? What would you?
You have to. You have to
I know
take
what
it
I'm
on.
going to say.
God, I have no idea.
Sam, what would you pick then?
It's not an exotic pet, but either like a Highland cow or a sea turtle. Two
Those
different
are
things.
exotic in my boat.
Yeah.
Highland cow. That'd be my wife would love that shit. She would love that shit.
Oh no, mow my whole lawn.
Alpaca.
Yeah.
Because my wife wants to knit it. Yeah, that's right. That's what I
It
said.
would carry your shit to and from the grocery store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
You would just ride to work
Yeah.
on it.
And have
Jack-
it spit on people.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm doing. I'm getting a big aquarium. I'm not getting the striped fish. Those are poisonous. You get two. You get a narwhal, and
Narwhal.
and
That's a big tank.
that's a big. It's a big tank, and a lot of axolotls.
Axolotls.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what an axolotl is?
No
No.
clue.
You don't know what an
Nobody
axolotl
knows
is?
what that is.
Pretty cute. They're like little salamanders with little frills. They're very endangered.
You
Very
would
endangered.
save them.
But I would save them.
With your narwhal.
Well, yeah.
Are they all together? Can they coexist together?
That is not part of the question.
so
We ran out of time.
What about you?
We ran out of time. I'd probably get like a fucking turtle just so I could
Turtle?
leave it and just not bother with it. Just
How
a little
cool would
guy.
a turtle be?
Is
Yeah.
a turtle an
is
exotic?
that exotic?
Is it
I want a
not
sea
exotic?
turtle.
Okay.
My
that
daughter
are
had one when
endangered.
she was 6.
Well,
How
you guys
exotic-
need like
No,
a
that's a box
300-year-old tortoise.
Yeah.
One that
Tortoise
can
is
barely
different.
move, but it'll kill you in one bite.
And it'll
Yeah.
outlive you 100
Snapping
times.
turtle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Snapping turtle.
There we go.
Take your ankle off any second now. Touching your foot. But your wife comes in the morning. What the fuck is this?
How about a
It's my foot.
duckbill platypus? That would be.
Those
That'd be
I
cool.
hear they're fuckers.
Yeah,
Right,
they are.
you know what,
That's
and-
why I get it.
And I
Like
heard
my
you,
dog.
and
He's a
I heard
peacock.
you assholes making fun of my question when I answered it. But look at you guys now. We can go another
Yeah.
90 minutes just
Yeah.
based
Oh,
on
yeah.
this.
But it was a
topic.
sucker punch. I didn't see that left hook coming. I was like, exotic. What pet? I'm trying to get rid of my pet so I can get freedom. And then you're throwing this exotic, and I got to throw that in there too. I'm confused.
We shall leave it on that mark. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.
Thank you.